Here are my 5 rules for making and keeping friends as an adult, because you're not bad at making friends, you were just never taught how to do it.
This is Having People Over, my 30-day series all about hosting, gathering, and building community at any budget to celebrate my upcoming book, Having People Over.
Number 1 is you have to treat the early stages of making friends like dating. That means making an effort, following up, setting and keeping dates, and sometimes pushing past initial awkwardness. It's rarely totally effortless when getting to know a new person as an adult, but unlike dating, we're not taught to push past that in order to build intimacy. So instead, go in with the expectation that you are going to invest time and effort to get to know someone, even if it's a little awkward at first. Number 2 is create situations to meet people outside of forced proximity. Many of us built our models for friendship when we were kids, meaning places like school, camp, extracurricular activities, places where we were forced into proximity with people who could become our friends. As an adult outside of work, this rarely happens, and quite frankly, building your entire social life around work has its own problems. So find hobbies, groups, activities, clubs, meetups, places that you can passively meet other people who not only share the interest of the thing you're doing, but also the interest of doing something social as an adult. Just even being the kind of adult who goes out of their way to have hobbies is already a lot in common. Number 3 is to find the method of communication that works for both of you. Often a huge stumbling block for adult friendships for people who would otherwise get along is that they have very different communication styles. And often we fail to communicate about communicating. I have friends who are texters, people who call me, people who love to leave podcast-length voice notes. I even have friends who like to communicate by sending a really long email once per quarter. The point is, be honest about how you communicate so that you're not always accidentally offending each other. Number 4 is build intimacy with unstructured hangouts. Yes, it's fun to get together for special, dedicated, and let's be honest, often expensive activities, but real intimacy is built in the quiet moments. Run errands with each other, go over to each other's houses for afternoon coffees, literally just sit in silence and scroll on your phones next to each other. You both work from home, you can schedule co-working days together. Especially as adults, we often have really busy lives, and it can be hard to fit in that structured social time on top of everything else you have to do. So find ways to integrate the friend building time into stuff you're already doing. Lastly, number 5 is communicate honestly about your budgets. Often what makes adult friendships so difficult is that there are either radically different means or expectations when it comes to money. How we can end up feeling like the asshole if we can't agree to a $3,000 week-long bachelorette trip to Tulum. Now, of course, we should all be more thoughtful about not putting ridiculous financial expectations on our friends, but in the meantime, it is up to all of us to be honest, open, and communicative about what we can and can't afford. That means getting comfortable with saying things like, I would love to do that, but it's not in my budget right now. Can we find another thing to do together because I really want to spend time with and or celebrate you. I just can't break my budget. And of course, if the person can't respect that, they're not meant to be your friend. Anyway, I promise making friends as an adult is not hard. It just requires a little bit more honesty and a little bit more effort. That's all.